God, you are beautiful. I know you didn't take a shower when you walked out of your apartment and knocked on my door. Your messy hair, your smeared cream on your face, and your cracked voice. I can't take my eyes off you. Your voice echoes in my ears and sounds beautiful. The way you look into my eyes, piercing my soul. You move your hands while telling me things I couldn't process. I want to ask, what did you say? But I know I'll piss you off. I keep listening just to look at your sexy lips. Back to your eyes. And your lips again. Your existence makes my heart beat so fast. I can smell the perfume you used last night. Your eyelashes are falling off, and I almost couldn't resist brushing them away with my right hand. But that just happened in my mind. I hold back because I don't want you to slap me this early in the morning. I don't want to give you a bad impression on our first meeting as neighbors. And then you stopped talking because I didn't respond to any of your complaints. I don't know about gravity, but you pull my mind to think only of you. What's your name? Do you have a girlfriend? What's your favorite food? Wanna grab breakfast with me? I have coffee if you want some. These are the questions I want to ask you. The look in your eyes melts my heart. Even when you're angry, you still look gorgeous. I just realized I've fallen for you. You caught me off guard. Now, what should I do? You should tell me that. I appreciate tattoos. I never said I didn't enjoy them. Maybe I'm just not fond of them enough in my body. But when they are on you, it is different. On you, it's a stunning masterpiece. A tattoo, it can often be misunderstood or perceived as something undesirable to some. However, beauty is in the art itself, and the story the art reveals. Perhaps the tattoo was a silly piece of art, with a sillier narrative behind it, a spur-of-the-moment piece. Perhaps the tattoo was straightforward. It's easy to understand. Many times the artwork and story are remarkable, the story being deeper than we can understand. Regardless, each piece has its significance. Certain tattoos are more significant than others. You can appreciate them or hate them, but the truth stays. They are distinct, and will always be there for someone to enjoy continuously. This is the part when I think about you. About you and those tattoos on your skin. A permanent mark. A beautiful sight. A mix of vulnerability and rebellion. An open book with a captivating story. So beautiful I want to trace them with my fingers. to explore and admire thoroughly. It is so interesting that I want to kiss every piece. You're like it too. The moment you came into my life, beautiful, unique, you're mesmerizing. You've stuck with me. You're in my heart and on my mind. I want you in my life for as long as I'm here, succumbing to the web of love and pain. You've marked me forever, and I wear you proudly on my sleeve, much like a tattoo. How are you feeling right now? I knew that it hurt. Their comments were really mean. But it makes me sad that they would say those things. No, I understand you're trying to see it from their perspective. But even if they were drunk, they still shouldn't have said those things about our relationship. I never understood the leaks thing. And also, I understand that you try to be nice, baby. But I want you to stand up for yourself next time. I know you don't like conflict, and that's okay. But if that friend insults people I love, then I don't want their friendship at all. What do I think about us? We've talked about this before. I don't really care about how we look. And if you really want to know, you look good. So don't worry. What do I like about you that looks good? Well, I like your hair. Especially when it's messy. Oh, and I think it looks really good in the sun. I also like your cuddles. They're very warm and nice. Yeah, that's not really related to your looks. Okay, what about when your face lightens up when, you talk about your favorite topics? Like when you and your friends talk about your favorite shows, or when you try to explain some of the lore of the game you were playing. Basically, I really care when you do you things. When you're at your most comfortable. So if other people try to mock or change that, I don't care if they're my friends. I don't want their friendship, if you are what it costs. I love you too. Now, come here and cuddle. I want to cuddle with you and fall asleep. Sweetheart, what's wrong? You're depressed. What happened? Well, sweetheart, of course you're pretty enough for me. Yeah, I mean it. And I'm going to prove it. I'll kiss your worries away. This is for being pretty. This is for having a kind heart. This is for having a beautiful soul. This is for being sexy. This is for bringing me so much joy. This is for being my best friend. This is for being my lover. This is for being my soulmate. And this is for being you. Feeling better? You think you might need some more kisses? Alright then. I want you here. I want you right here, right now. I want time and space not to be an issue. I want you to just appear, as if I waved a magic wand, and you traveled through another dimension. I want your body in my presence. I want to feel your gaze on me while I try to make you smile. I want that nervous energy next to me on the couch, waiting for the right moment to make a move, hoping that I'm in the mood. I want to feel the anticipation in the air I breathe. And while we are on the subject, I want to be there with you, to be by your side, and not just now, but for all the times that you needed someone there, when life was hard, because you were going at it alone. All the times you wished you had help, or didn't realize you needed it. I would have held your hand without being prompted, making you believe I wanted it more than you. But I didn't know you then. Because if I did, this wouldn't be so hard. You would accept that someone wants to be with you, and that they want you for who you are, not for who everyone wants you to be, including yourself. Maybe one day you can be here, and I can be there, and time and space will be kinder to us, without putting hurdles in our way, or baggage on our doorsteps. Your scent lingers on my pillow. Not wanting to lose the trail, I stretch and muffle myself in your aroma, as a scream of bliss makes a barely audible exclamation. My limbs relax as I'm reminded of their last exertion. If not for your lingerings, the night prior would surely be a dream. A recollection of every touch floods my awareness. From stolen glances to deliberate fingers and hands and mouths. If you were here, my smile would blind you, and without a side, your other senses heighten. Overtaking my resting form, a bitten lip would soon become yours to tease, until I succumb to you again. Distracted by your delicate kisses on my neck, your hands traverse my soft skin, searching for a place to rest, but not wanting to stop their journey, as every curve reveals a new delight for us both. Warm and wet or attracted, like the pulse of a magnet charged with electricity. Words spoken, but quickly forgotten, as the waves of guttural sounds replace intelligence with animalistic grunt of pleasure, until an eruption of tension overflows and overcomes us. In my memory. But now, it's just your scent on my pillow. Until it's overpowered by the smell of coffee, wafting through the open doorway, and then placed on my bedside table as a new memory begins. The thing between you and me. It's pretty simple if you think about it. It really is. Because it's real. But at the same time, it's not. Because how can something so magical be reality? How? Magic doesn't exist. Not in this dimension. And not in the next. But when I feel your breath on my neck late at night, or when it's our laced fingers above my head, while you are on top of me, it's almost too much for my little heart to handle. It feels like we could break through a crack of this world and slip into another. Maybe we are. Maybe we already are there. We just have to remind ourselves by pressing our lips into each other after a long day. We have to hold each other tightly. And not just for warmth. We have to smell, laugh together, eat, care, cry, and dance. But even then I get a little lost. In your eyes, your voice, the way the moonlight kisses your cheek, the way your actions could make me feel so alive and at home. Or just the fact that you always put your soap right next to mine. The thing between you and me. Yeah, it is pretty simple. It's mundane magic. We are like magic. It started like any other day. I woke up, took a shower, and got dressed. I made myself some breakfast. It was nothing fancy, just something to keep me going until later in the day. Then I went out to do some errands. The shopping plaza was packed. Everyone was trying to get their holiday shopping done. And that's when I accidentally bumped into you. You were standing in line for the coffee stand. I don't know what came over me, but I froze for a second. The sunlight reflected off your eyes so perfectly. I just couldn't look away. It brightened them to the most captivating color I've ever seen. And then you turned my way, and our eyes met. It was only for a brief moment, but I felt my face burn hot with your stare. I swear, I could see the corners of your lips starting to form a smile. But I wouldn't know for sure. I apologized and turned away too quickly. and went on with my day. I don't know if I did it out of embarrassment or shyness. I keep wondering what could have happened if I just smiled. Perhaps you might have smiled back, and it could have brightened both of our days, even if it was just for a moment. What if I was a little more friendlier, and looked you in the eyes to wish you happy holidays, along with my apology? There were so many ways it could have gone. The one I chose could never lead to the miracle that could have been. I never understood why you walked out that door. The door that invited people into the home we built together, but was now housing painful memories. I cried myself to sleep so many nights. The warmth I felt by your side, replaced by the coldness of a broken heart. It took months for the ache in my chest to stop. I still can't think about you without my heart aching, but I can smile like I mean it. Life was looking good. At least it did, until you came back. I froze. All the memories, the emotions, they all came rushing back. Everything happened so quickly. It wasn't until the third punch to your chest that I realized I was screaming. I was angry, yet you hugged me tightly. My closed fist, a small representation of how I felt for all those years. I wept openly, shaking as you comforted me. It took minutes, but they felt like hours, until I could look into your eyes. They were red too. Where did you go? My voice barely having any strength to it. You bit your lip, trying to hold back more tears. I'm so sorry, you said. I went and screwed up my life. Your voice cracked, but kept it together. You took a deep breath. I thought leaving was for the best. It took years to accept that I messed up. I want you back, you sniffled. I don't want to live like this anymore. Your trembling lips met mine. I cried harder. All the stress left my body as I returned the kiss. I melted into your arms. You pulled back and examined my face. I love you, you whispered. I nuzzled my nails against your shirt, wetting the material. I love you too, I whispered back. Well, hi, baby. How was your day? Tell me all about it. But first, come lay here with me. I've got the perfect cuddle spot right here, under my chin, right on my hand. You want to lay on my belly? Oh, no problem at all. Don't worry. If that's where you want to lay on, then, I don't mind it. Come here, baby. Are you comfortable, baby? In heaven. It's just my belly. It can't be that good. Oh, shush you. Don't praise me that much. You know I can't handle it. I swear I get so embarrassed when you start praising me in public. No, it's not that I don't like you complimenting me. It's just, all these gorgeous, thin waist women in the street, looking at a strong, beautiful Greek deity like you, praising and adoring a chubby little nugget. I get, I don't know, self-conscious? I know that you love me how I am, and however I want to be. It's just, it makes me, insecure. Hey, don't rub your face on my belly. It tickles. Huh? Thank you, baby. Okay, baby. I promise I won't say this stuff about myself again. But you know, it is way easier to not think about it when you look at me with hearts jumping from your eyes. I love you, baby. I let ourselves get into a 7 minutes in heaven situation. I didn't even hesitate to say yes and to make them lock us together. It's selfish, I know, but I wanted this moment with you. Just the two of us. Now that we're here, I freeze. Now the words I want to say to you are stuck in my throat. Our eyes met. I can't say anything to you. All I can think about is how perfect you are. How much I want to close the distance between us. My heart is pounding so loud. I'm sure you can hear that silly heart too. Should I confess everything? Or just let my actions speak for me? Every breath you take, every small movement is driving me crazy. I can't help it. I want you. And I think, no, I hope you want me too. I can see it in your eyes. You biting your lip, your heavy breathing. I gather all my courage so I can touch your lips with mine. You kiss me back, even letting me pin you to the wall. I feel your hands wrapping around my neck. It's our first kiss, and it feels like the world just stopped. No words are needed for us to confess our feelings. The way your body reacts says everything. Every touch feels like magic. And after all these years, I can finally tell you how much I love you. I'm really, really sorry. I regret waiting so long. If I'd known you felt the same, I would have told you sooner. This is indeed 7 minutes in heaven. You, your lips, your kisses, your soft mouths and heavy breathing. I can't wait to get out of here and take you home. God knows what I'll do to you then. Not just kisses, so you know the truth. Then you must also know you're still alive because you are special to me. See, I have done things that would scare you, mi amor. But I have never harmed you. And I never will. Unless you want me to. You are the only one I care about. You call it sweet nothings. But I mean every word. You are right. I haven't been completely honest. And for that, I'm sorry. But I have to feed thousands of years alone until I met you. One wrong move, and I'll have to spend several thousand more without you. I need you to understand. I did this for us. Forgive me, baby. You were really about to make me say it, aren't you? Fine. I'll say it. Tamo, I love you. And I have for a while now. The effect you have on me is intoxicating. Your voice, your smile, the way you move, the way you laugh, the color of your hair, the tone of your skin, and the smell of your blood. Sometimes I just look at you and think, what if I took just one bite? ¿Y por qué me quedas viendo así, mi amor? Be my majesty. I know all the temptations of the world want to pull you away from me. I can ease it for you, once and for all, baby. Let me have just one bite. Por favor. Hey, Rumi. How was the date? Not good again, huh? I still don't know why you went there in the first place. Anyways, you wanna watch this show with me? I just started season 2. Come on, sit with me. Don't sit on the end of the couch. I'm not going to bite you. That's much better. Now, why did you agree to see her again? She is for real the worst. She told you she changed. How did you believe that crap? The nerve on that. I'm sorry, Remy. Listen, I really care about you, and I don't want you to get hurt like this. I can tell she really got to you on that date. I don't want you to hold back with me, Remy. Please, be honest with me. Oh, come here, sweetie. You're okay. Just rest on me for now. How about I take care of you tonight? I still remember the first time you walked to the door. I even remember how good your perfume smelled that day. I knew I wanted you, but I didn't know how to explain it. I want you more than just as my assistant. I want you to be my half. Because you always stood by my side, through my toughest days. You always supported me, never let me fall. Today, I'm standing here not as your manager, but as the luckiest woman in the world. I'm so lucky I love you. But more than that, I'm so grateful that you love me too. You are the rainbow in my storm. You make my day brighter. I promise to be your partner, your biggest supporter, just as you have always been mine. I vow to love you through all the challenges that we'll face together as a married couple. I believe more joy in life will come to us, especially with the babies on the way. Yes, babies. We're gonna have twins. I'm so excited to share my whole life with you. I love you more than anything in this world. I'm ready to be your wife. It's strange. You can hold on to something that weighs you down for so long. You think you need them or that you can't function without them. But eventually, something shifts. You begin to feel the weight on your chest. The constant pressure of trying to meet others' expectations. The mental exhaustion of holding on to people and things that no longer serve you. You carried that weight, convinced that letting go would leave a hole, an emptiness that you weren't sure how to fill. You thought that if you kept pushing, kept fighting to hold on to relationships, you would keep moving forward. But in reality, you were standing still, stuck in a cycle, constantly exhausted, always chasing a version of yourself that never quite felt right. Don't you see there were people who demanded too much? They are emotionally draining every ounce of energy you have. They would take everything you would give until there was nothing left. When you could no longer give what they want, they would complain, make you feel guilty because somehow you are responsible for their unhappiness. Do you realize how unhealthy it all was? But the idea of letting go terrified you. What if you had been alone? What if you had become cold and heartless? The truth is, you didn't become cold. You became free. The pressure simply disappeared. I know, it wasn't easy. There were moments of doubt, moments when you questioned whether or not you were making a mistake. Each time you thought about it, you realized how much lighter you felt. Letting go didn't mean you stopped caring about others. It didn't mean you abandoned people in need. It meant that you finally learned how to prioritize your own well-being. You could love others, but you could also love yourself. You could give, but not give yourself up. No one can take it from you. You are finally free. Well, hello there. May I join you on the couch? Thank you. I love this so much. Being in your arms, feeling your tail wrapped around mine, and hearing your purse match the pitch and the rhythm of my own purse. This is literally heaven. I'm so glad I married you. You brought so much joy into my life, and you make me feel safe and loved when you hold me like this. Someone's affectionate today. Though I'm not complaining. I could do this forever. Kissing your lips. They're so soft and warm. Just like you. You really know how to make a girl feel special, my love. Thank you for the hug and the kisses. Being with you is the best thing in the world. I'm not a lost cause, though I may have lost my way. At times I've made blunders and outright terrible mistakes. I'm sorry to those I've hurt, even if you've had a part. I never said I was perfect, and I know I wasn't smart. I'll continue tripping up, even though I've got better fitting shoes, as the road is still bumpy, and each turn is new. I don't want to make excuses, because I have to own what I've done, and collect the tears that have fallen, while facing being shunned. My story is long and complicated. The ending hasn't been written, but I'm learning from my past to be a better person. Sometimes the world feels like it's pulling in every direction at once. A hum of voices, opinions, fears. It's loud out there. And in the middle of it all, us. Small in comparison to everything. But I want to tell you something. Have you ever watched an ant? Tiny, almost insignificant. And yet, it carries many times its own weight. With its small legs, it moves something much bigger than itself. It carries, and it doesn't give up. And it's never alone. Ants build together. They find their way even when obstacles appear. And if one falls, another helps. Or take the bumblebee. Physics say that it shouldn't be able to fly. And yet it does. Tirelessly, buzzing from flower to flower. Maybe it never questions if it's possible. It just flies. And then there's the earthworm. So unremarkable that few even notice it. And yet, it changes the world beneath our feet. Silently, and makes the soil fertile. Without needing to be seen. Without recognition. Without applause. Simply because that is its nature. Sometimes it feels like we are too small for this world. Like our strength isn't enough. But you are not alone. We are many. We move things far greater than ourselves. Sometimes without even realizing it. Let go of the weight for a moment. Feel the ground beneath you. Feel that you are part of something larger than fear. You are not powerless. You are not alone. You carry, and you are carried. The storm still rages, but here in this moment, you are steady. You are enough. And just like before, just like always, you will keep moving forward. One small step at a time. Honey, are you okay? What happened? You've gone to bed and it's not even nighttime yet. You feel like you don't do enough for me. Oh, baby, of course you do enough for me. In fact, you do more than enough. Here, let me hold you, baby. I'll rub your back and rub my tail around yours. Will you cry into my chest? That's it, baby. Just to let it all out. I will always be there for you. And you being vulnerable to me doesn't make you weak. It just means you're taking a break from being strong. And now it's my turn to be strong for you. Being your wife has been the best thing to ever happen to me. Because I haven't had a bad dream ever since I married you. Yes, I mean it. Never had a bad dream or a bad thought ever since we got married. It's been great so far. And if it wasn't, we wouldn't get married. So yes, you're doing more than enough. And I'm always here for you to remind you of that. I wish you would notice me. Notice that I was here too. Living on the same Mother Earth. Same timeline. Under the same blue sky. I wish I could look into your eyes while giving you the best smile I ever have. Notice my eye color? Not the rarest one. Not the kind that makes people stop in awe. But these are the eyes that see this world. See you. The ones that light up when you walk into a room. The ones that quietly follow you without daring to stare too long. I wish you could see yourself from my eyes, so you could understand the way you exist to me. I wish you would notice how my words change around you, how my hands fidget just a little more, how I rehearse things in my head that I never end up saying. I wish you would hear the way I say your name in my thoughts, how it softens my voice, how it warms something deep in my chest I didn't know was cold, how it feels like something secret, something sacred. I wish you'd hear the silence I keep, how I keep long pauses when I'm close to you. I have so much to say, but none of them feel enough. I wish you would notice the little things. How I always linger a few seconds longer when we pass each other. How I smile like it's instinct. Like it's you I'm always reacting to. How I remember things you've long forgotten saying. I wish I didn't have to wish at all. That maybe one day you would just turn your head and the noise of the world would fall away. You would look into my eyes, finally. Really look. And maybe for a moment, you would see me. All of me. The quiet, messy, hoping, dreaming version. The version that's been waiting. The version that holds every soft, trembling feeling I never said out loud. The version that wishes you would notice her. Just once. Just enough to change everything. And everything would pause. You would look into my eyes, finally, and say, "Hey, I've noticed you too." Okay, hold on. Are you actually saying what I think you're saying? You wanna marry me? And no, I'm not freaking out. I'm just surprised. I mean, we've joked about it before, but this feels different. You're not wrong, though. We are good at this. This weird cohabitating, food sharing. Tell me everything that went wrong in your date life. It's always been easy with you. Too easy, maybe. Like, I keep waiting for it to get complicated, and it just doesn't. You know me better than anyone. You've seen me cry over dumb stuff. You've seen me fail. You've seen me in that disgusting old t-shirt I should have thrown out 5 years ago. And you still talk to me. That's gotta mean something. So, yeah. I guess I have thought about it. Not seriously. Or maybe too seriously. But I never thought you would feel the same. I just figured this was our thing. Best friends, life partners, and everything but paperwork. But now you're sitting there, looking at me like that, saying the words out loud, and it's like, yeah, why not? Why keep going out there, looking for something we already have? We know how to live together. We make each other laugh. You calm me down when I spiral, and I know exactly how you like your tea and your popcorn, and your space when you're sad. If marriage is about picking someone you can build a life with, then, yeah, you're it. I never thought the one would be sitting next to me in an old hoodie, talking about a marriage between bites of dumplings. But, now that you've said it, I can't unhear it. And, honestly, it feels kind of perfect. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's get married. Wait. Seriously? Just one bed? I swear I double-checked the reservation. It said 2 beds. I'm 80% sure. Maybe 70. No, I'm not panicking. I just, wow. This is, kind of romantic comedy cliché, huh? Don't threaten me. That's far more than my imagination about our honeymoon. You can have the left side. I usually sprawl towards the wall anyway. And yes, I know about the one-leg thing. I've seen the judgment in your eyes. Yeah, it's weird. Not bad weird, just new weird. Like, the moment we stepped into this room, everything felt heavier? Closer? I mean, you're in your pajamas and you've worn them 100 times, but suddenly I'm noticing how soft your voice gets at night. How you tuck your feet under you. How close you are. This isn't like a joke anymore. When you said I smelled good, I mean, I panicked a little, but you smell amazing too. You always have. I just didn't let myself notice before. I don't know what it is yet, but I know I don't want to ruin it. And if kissing you means everything changes, then... Wow, okay. Yeah, we're not just friends anymore. Come here. I'll hold you. But that's enough. For now. Yeah, I noticed her. Saw her lean a little too close. Saw her eyes drop. and saw you laugh like you didn't even feel it. I almost got up, almost told her to back the hell off. But I didn't know if I had the right. We were married on paper, sure. Roommates playing house. But that didn't feel fake. Not to me. Not when I felt my hands clench just watching someone else look at you. I hated it. I hated her. I hated how much it hurt to see someone act like they could just have you. Like you're not already spoken for. Because you are. God, you are. And I'm done pretending you're not everything I want. I don't want you to be my roommate. I don't want to be the girl who just sleeps next to you and does nothing about how much she aches to touch you. You are mine. You hear me? I've wanted you for so long it scared me. You walk around in those soft little pajamas, brushing your teeth like it's nothing. And I'm dying inside. Every damn night. I've wanted to hold you close since the beginning. My hands sliding to your waist. My lips on yours. Let me have you. All of you. The warmth of your embrace is intoxicating. I wrap my arms around you, feel you against my skin, and I'm transported. Just you and I in silence. A deep breath, a contented sigh. I feel the breath leave your lungs and you sink deeper. Enfolded in the depth of this moment. Your head cradled safely in my chest. My chin against the top of your head. My arms enveloping you. And for a moment, we rest. Oh my god, there you are. I couldn't wait. I couldn't even let you close the door. Let me hold you. I missed you so much. You're really here. Not just on my screen, not just a voice in my headphones. I'm still wearing my favorite hoodie. I know you've been wanting this. Me pressing you back against the hallway wall. I don't care that we're in public. Let them stare. You think I flew across the country to be polite? You still smell like vanilla and warm sheets. And you still make me excited with just one look. I dreamed of this. Every night. Your lips, your body against mine. Let me just hold you for a little longer. I miss your collarbone. God, you're trembling. Are you nervous? Or just excited to see me? Both. You wanna get inside, or should I keep kissing you right here in the hallway until your knees give out? You're mine tonight. All mine. And I plan to make every second count. I love you. I missed you. And I'm never letting you go again. Now we need to go inside this hotel room. Because I need more than kisses. If you'd like more short ASMR roleplays, I post them on Saturdays at 10 PM UTC, so make sure to subscribe with the bell to not miss them. I also post them on streaming services along with full-length audios if that's what you prefer. Links are in the bio. Want to have early access? Support me on Patreon or on YouTube memberships. Thank you.